Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Patrick Simpson here with Bipolar Marketing. Took a little bit of extra break this weekend. It was needed. That's why it's been 4 days. I'm trying to make sure I do guaranteed 2 posts every week. But anyway, today I want to talk about setting goals. When I came back January 10th this year, 2017, I was into it for about a week. The only thing I was messing with was ClickSense. And honestly, the only reason that I really started back up again was one, I was bored, but I had a girl that came back from Las Vegas. She's in between jobs and having a heck of a time finding some work. So she started doing surveys, paid surveys. And she came across ClickSense and knew that I had in the past been into internet marketing, right? Well, she was wondering about it. I told her, man, no, legit, they always pay. Well, to make a long story short, because I already had an account here where I live, according to their rules, she couldn't do it. So I started clicking again and showing her, so that when she got a job and got her own place, I showed her how ClickSense worked. Well, about a week into it, I came to realize how much I miss doing this internet marketing thing. So, fast forward, that week is when I set my goals. My goal was, number one, to use my earnings from ClickSense to get upgraded at ClickSense. It's only $17. Done. Took me a week and a half. My second goal was to use ClickSense to help me pay for ClickTrack Profits Core 4 upgrade. Done. 3 weeks in. The next one was to pay for Rocket Responder so I could start building my list. Done. 3 weeks in. And that was my 60-day plan. I did all that by February 8th. So it took me just under a month. And so now I had set another goal, and that was to make ClickSense help me pay for advertising so that I could take money that I normally would be spending on advertising and start paying for a program called Track.me from TimTech. And it's a tracker that allows you to track your ads. I just did that this week. Now, all my goals have been completed except for I don't consider building my list is ever going to be complete. So, and track me. Now I need to set new goals. So here it is. This is what I'm setting for myself. Number one, I'm going to be tracking my ads and figuring out where they're working and where they're not. Making my adjustments according to the data. Number two, I want to add at least 25 people to my mailing list by August. And Number 3, I want to add at least 5 people each month to Rocket Responder. On average, the rest of this year. Now, me making this video and telling you all that's what I want to do is going to help me hold to it, because I'm the kind of person that when I make that kind of a commitment, I'm going to do everything I can to do it, to make it happen. That's why I've never joined a team. And don't get me wrong, Click Track Profit teams it's a good deal, especially for someone new. It helps you get to know people in the community and to start learning how to network with your fellow marketers. So it's a good thing. The only thing with it is the way they've got it structured. I can't make that kind of a commitment because I'm not willing to sit there all day long and surf. I would rather pay for some of my advertising, and I do. I got other things I can do with my time rather than sit there all day and surf. Like this blog. I've got a really cool project that I'm working on for Rocket Responder. I'll be able to do that if I'm surfing all day. You'll see that I got some new ad pages running around with Rocket Responder. It's a little bit of a experiment I'm doing with different video and positioning and color scheme. I coded all that from the ground up. I did it all. I wouldn't be able to do that if I was surfing all day. Coding takes time. Granted, there's still some things I got to do to tweak it for SEO purposes, but that's why I haven't joined a team yet. But my point of today's post is set some goals, make them realistic. I started out setting a 60-day goal. We're going to call this my 90-day goal. Is what this is going to be, because it's about going to be 90 days by the time all this first rolls around, that I want to have another 25 people on my mailing list. I want to start averaging 5 new referrals a month for Rocket Responder. And I want to seriously start tracking my ads and making adjustments to where I'm advertising, to the layout, whatever's needed. And the only way to do that is to track them ads and pay attention to the data that's generated from tracking those ads. I mean, setting them goals, honestly, I've never set goals before. Well, doing this thing, not really. But this year, like I said, I quit in 2013. I just walked away, and I had a really nice mailing list. And people were seeing me. I was making headway. But I was just wasn't in it in my head, man. I had too much going on in my personal life that being on a team and needing to surf as much as what I needed to help the team out, I wasn't happy doing this no more. It was becoming more of a burden than it was being fun. And for me this time around, what's different is I don't have all that extra stress in my life no more. This isn't a burden. But I've also thought about how I set myself up this time. Because I know that there are going to be days like this past weekend, man. Any of you follow me on Facebook, I got this new computer and I'm been trying to figure out how to get some good sound out of it when I'm recording, you know. And without actually physically plugging in, because with the old dinosaur over here and this little bitty, this little bitty $12 camera that I bought 5 years ago, I get better sound out of it than I do this computer right here without plugging in. So I'm a little frustrated. I do got some software. Man, that's all kinds of cables I gotta hook up. And anyway, so you get to adjust, you know. And that brings me to another thing. Yes, there's another goal I want to set. And that is, I want to continue to make these videos and to make tutorials. But I want to get better with it. So I don't know how to call that, what I should name that goal, other than I'm going to continue to make videos and tutorials, and I'm going to push myself to get better at doing so I can help you all out better. I think it's important. And I got involved way back in 2005 with a program called Typing for Cash. And all it is they get you to blogging, teach you how to plug in Google AdSense. It wasn't until like around 2010 really that I started realizing how important a blog can be for any business. And it wasn't until I seen John Olson's video for the money badges, and it got me to sign up, that I realized video is the future of marketing online. You need to make your own videos. And it should be a goal that you set. Every marketer that I see in the T's, every one of y'all. Look at Scott Rohn. I learned that Scott's been doing this about as long as what I have. Really, I didn't realize that. But I remember him coming to CTP, and it wasn't long after he did, man. He was on them videos. And look at him now. Everybody in our community knows who he is. They're trusting him because he's active every day, but he ain't afraid to put himself out there. It costs $12. And when I say make a video, I mean make a video like I do with my ugly mug. Me in my bedroom, that, as you can see, I put in a new window. I just ain't finished the job yet. I'm lazy in that way. It's out in my garage. I got everything I need, but nah, I need to get it finished. What's going to be there is some shelving. But anyway, and this is really to someone that I just recently friended on Facebook. That person has a squeeze page out there with the video, but that video is not of them. That video is something they got off of YouTube and put in their splash page. And I'm sorry, but in my opinion, I think they would do better to sit down and make their own video explaining why you should want to be on their list, be involved in the program they're promoting. So I ended up with 4 goals. And I enjoy making videos, so that one's done. It's not going to be hard for me to do. What's going to be hard is for me to figure out how to improve them. Because I need to hear from you all. Which brings me to the next point. As always, leave a comment below. Include your Click Track Profit username in that comment. Give me a little bit of time. And when I see it, I'll approve it. I'll send you some CTP XP 100 of it. As a matter of fact, except one, there's one out there. There's one out there, and you'll know when you come across that one. I want to know what a banner farm is. I'll give you 1,000 CTP XP if you leave a comment there. And as far as that goes, I don't know how many posts are up now. I think it's like 20, 21, something. I'll give you 100 CTP XP for a comment per post. So that's like close to 3,000 CTP XP out there for you to tell me what you think of what I'm doing here. And when you do, I'll include a screenshot of your profile from CTP, letting people know who you are, to come and check you out. And then I rewarded you for stopping by and giving me your opinion. So peace. It's Patrick Sinton with Bipolar Marketing. Leave your comment below. And I hope you enjoy today's post. Have a super week in the TEs. I'll see you around.